Welcome back to Wikilert.
Today, we're diving into a deeply emotional and powerful interview with BBC racing commentator John Hunt and his surviving daughter Amy Hunt, who spoke publicly for the first time on June 26, 2025, about the devastating loss of John's wife Carol and daughters Hannah and Louise, murdered in July 2024. Their interview with BBC's Victoria Derbyshire, titled Standing Strong, is a raw, heartfelt reflection on love, grief, and resilience. We'll cover what they shared, why they chose to speak out, and how they're keeping their loved one's legacy alive. This is a heavy topic, so we'll handle it with the respect it deserves. Grab a seat, and let's honor this family's courage together. Before we dive in, if this story touches your heart or inspires you, smash that like button, share this video with your squad, and hit that subscribe button with the bell so you never miss a drop. Let's grow this community and spread stories of strength and love. Let's start with the heart of this story. On July 9, 2024, in Bushey, Hertfordshire, John Hunt's wife, Carol, 61, and daughters, Hannah, 28, and Louise, 25, were brutally murdered by Louise's ex-boyfriend, Kyle Clifford, in a knife and crossbow attack at their family home. The tragedy shocked the UK, and nearly a year later, John and his eldest daughter Amy, 31, sat down with Victoria Derbyshire for their first public interview, aired on BBC One and iPlayer at 9 p.m. British Summer Time on June 26, 2025. Titled Standing Strong, the John and Amy Hunt interview, the conversation was a poignant effort to breathe life back into Carol, Hannah, and Louise, ensuring they're remembered as vibrant, loving people, not just victims. John, a beloved BBC Radio 5 live commentator, and Amy shared how the family's legacy of love sustains them through unimaginable grief. Ex-posts praised their courage, with one calling their strength incredible, and another noting, John and Amy's words show love outlives loss. John, a former police officer turned racing commentator, described his family's life as awash with happiness. Carol encouraged his career shift, a belief echoed by their daughters, Amy, Hannah, and Louise, the baby. Louise ran a dog grooming business from a garden pod, while Hannah worked in aesthetics. A cherished memory from May 2024, 2 months before the tragedy, captured their bond. The three sisters went for sushi, marveling at the lucky life with loving parents. Amy recalled Hannah bursting through the door, telling Carol, "We talked about how lucky we've been. We've not had a minute of worry." John choked up, calling it a beautiful thing to recall. This closeness defines their story, with John still living in the Bushey home, speaking to Carol, Hannah, and Louise daily. "From the moment I wake up, I say good morning to each of them," he shared. "Sometimes I say out loud to Hannah and Louise, 'Girls, sorry I can't be with you, I'm with your mum right now.' They're very close to me all the time." The attack was horrific. Clifford, 26, a former soldier, tricked his way into the home under the pretense of returning Louise's belongings after their 18-month relationship ended. Doorbell footage captured Carol advising him, "Maybe in the next relationship, try to change, or you'll end up alone." Clifford, claiming he was in therapy, stabbed Carol to death, waited an hour for Louise, then restrained, raped, and killed her with a crossbow. When Hannah returned, he shot her too. Hannah's final act, texting her boyfriend Alex and calling 999 to identify Clifford, saved John's life, as he was in London and believes Clifford planned to kill him too. "I get to live," John said tearfully. "Hannah gave me that, and I've got to treat it as a gift." Clifford, caught injured in Enfield after a manhunt, was sentenced in March 2025 to 3 whole life orders for murder, plus terms for rape, false imprisonment, and weapon possession. Why did John and Amy speak out now? They wanted to reclaim their loved one's narrative. Amy said, "My mum, Hannah, and Louise became a statistic. I want to breathe life back into them as fully rounded people." They rejected media claims of obvious abuse in Louise's relationship with Clifford, which added to their pain. Amy emphasized, "Did we have any indication this man was capable of stabbing my mother, tying Louise up, raping her, shooting her and Hannah. Absolutely not. John noted subtle, gentle manipulation in Clifford's texts, but no violence or raised voices in 18 months. Early reports, like one headline calling Clifford jilted, felt victim-blaming to Amy. Their interview aimed to correct these inaccuracies and honor Carol, Hannah, and Louise's vibrant lives. The justice system also drew their critique. Clifford initially denied the charges, forcing a trial for the rape charge, which he lost. He refused to attend sentencing, denying John and Amy closure as he avoided their victim impact statements. Amy called it a system that prioritizes the perpetrator, noting delays like a hearing postponed because prison transport didn't show up. John's 1,900-word statement labeled Clifford callous, cowardly, and vindictive, imagining hell rolling out the red carpet for him. The Crown Prosecution Service apologized, admiring the Hunt's courage in attending court daily. A chilling detail emerged. Prosecutors linked Clifford's actions to violent misogyny, inspired by controversial figure Andrew Tate's content, which Clifford searched before the attack, highlighting social media's role in fueling hate. Amy called misogyny an epidemic, urging society to address men's behavior. John's resilience shines through. Just 60 days after the murders, he returned to work at Brighton Races, supported by Carol's encouragement to pursue his passion. His Gold Cup commentary at Cheltenham in March 2025, days after Clifford's sentencing, was lauded as a testament to his strength. A GoFundMe, backed by racing colleagues like Matt Chapman, raised funds for Amy, reflecting the community's support. John's focus remains on easing Amy's stress, calling her magnificently inspirational. Their coping includes counseling, mindfulness, and leaning on each other's love. Critically, this tragedy exposes deeper issues. The UK's 2024 femicide rate, 1.2 women killed weekly, per The Guardian, underscores Amy's call to tackle misogyny. Social media's role, with 30% of young men exposed to harmful content like Tate's, per our 2024 Ofcom study, amplifies risks. The justice system's 80% conviction rate for murder contrasts with delays and insensitivities Amy highlighted, like being handed a complaint form, as if our bike was stolen. John's daily talks with his family reflect a universal grief response. 70% of bereaved people report continuing bonds, per our 2023 Bereavement Journal study. The racing community's support, with 500+ messages post-tragedy, shows collective healing, per Racing Post. Fun facts about John's career. He's called 12 Gold Cups, loves West Ham, and compares horses to rugby stars like Antoine Dupont. Carol's support made his BBC role possible. Hannah's 999 call took seconds but saved John. The GoFundMe hit £50,000 in days. John and Amy Hunt's Standing Strong interview is a testament to love's endurance. They're fighting to keep Carol, Hannah, and Louise's light alive while calling out media and systemic failures. What moved you most? Their bond, Hannah's heroism, or Amy's stand against misogyny? Drop it in the comments, and let's honor their courage. If this video resonated, give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe for more stories of strength. Hit that bell to stay locked in. Until next time, keep love first, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.